Alright, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that will change the way you approach every single day of your life. Welcome to the one habit that guarantees success. Do this daily. I'm thrilled you've decided to pick up this book and invest in yourself. Look, I've spent years studying success, interviewing high achievers, and, most importantly, helping everyday people like you unlock their potential. And through all this, I've discovered one undeniable truth. Success isn't about luck. It's not about innate talent, and it certainly isn't about working yourself to the point of exhaustion. It's about strategically investing in yourself every single day. This book isn't about adding another chore to your already overflowing to-do list. It's about cultivating one single powerful habit that acts as the keystone for every other goal you want to achieve. It's about creating a daily ritual that fuels your motivation, sharpens your focus, and sets you on an unwavering path toward personal and professional fulfillment. Think of it this way. Imagine a garden. You can plant the most beautiful flowers, but without consistent watering and weeding, they'll wither and die. Your dreams are like those flowers. The one habit is the daily watering and weeding that allows them to flourish. So what's this magical habit, you ask? Well, I'm not going to spill all the secrets just yet. You'll discover it in the coming chapters. But I will tell you that it's deceptively simple, incredibly effective, and completely within your reach. We're talking about a small, consistent action that, compounded over time, will yield extraordinary results. What will you get from reading this book? This book will provide you clarity, finding out the most important things you want in your life and how to get them. Focus, cutting through the noise and doing what is most important. Motivation, you'll feel more willing to overcome problems in life. By implementing the one habit, you'll experience a transformation in all areas of your life. You'll find yourself more productive, crushing your to-do list with ease and efficiency, more confident, believing in your abilities and tackling challenges head-on, more focused, minimizing distractions and staying present in the moment, more energized, waking up feeling refreshed and ready to conquer the day, more fulfilled, living a life aligned with your values and pursuing your passions with unwavering purpose. This isn't just theory. It's a practical, step-by-step guide designed to help you integrate the one habit into your daily routine, no matter how busy your life may be. I'll provide you with real-world examples, actionable strategies, and proven techniques that you can use immediately. We'll bust common myths about productivity, conquer procrastination, and pave the way for lasting success. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and create a life you truly love? Then let's dive in. Get ready to embrace the one habit that guarantees success. Do this daily, and watch as your dreams transform into reality. Chapter 1. The Success Switch. Why just one habit? Life can feel like a tangled mess sometimes, right? Like you're spinning plates, trying to keep everything in the air without anything crashing down. You want to be healthier, more productive, more present. The list goes on. So you decide, new year, new you. You sign up for a gym membership, download a meditation app, buy a stack of self-help books, and promise yourself you'll wake up at 5 a.m. Sound familiar? For a couple of days, maybe even a week, you're a whirlwind of activity. You're exhausted, but you feel virtuous. Then life happens. You miss a workout. You sleep through your alarm. You don't have time to read. Guilt creeps in. And slowly, all those good intentions crumble. Before you know it, you're back where you started, feeling even more discouraged. Why does this happen? Because our brains are wired for comfort and familiarity. Change, even positive change, feels like a threat. Throwing too much change at yourself at once is like overloading a circuit. It's bound to trip, leaving you in the dark. That's where the success switch comes in. The power of focusing on just one habit. Think of it like flipping a light switch. One small action instantly illuminates the entire room. Similarly, a single well-chosen habit can spark a chain reaction of positive change in your life. Imagine John, who was always tired and lacked energy. He knew he should exercise, eat healthier, and get more sleep, but the idea of overhauling his entire lifestyle felt overwhelming. Instead, he focused on one thing: drinking a glass of water first thing every morning. Sounds simple, right? It is, but here's what happened. Drinking water made him feel slightly more awake and energized. He was less likely to grab a sugary pastry for breakfast. He started feeling a little better, so he felt motivated to go for a 15-minute walk during his lunch break. The walk improved his mood, which led him to get to bed a little earlier. One small, seemingly insignificant habit triggered a cascade of positive changes. The key is to choose that one foundational habit carefully. It should be something manageable, something you can realistically stick to, even on your busiest days. Meaningful, something that genuinely improves your life in a tangible way. Motivational, something that makes you feel good, not something you dread. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life overnight, find that one success switch, that one small habit that can spark a chain reaction of positive transformation. You'll be amazed at the power of focusing on just one thing. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. And progress, one habit at a time, is what leads to lasting change. Chapter 2. Meet your inner superhero. Identifying your core values. Friends, have you ever felt like you were running on a treadmill, working hard but going nowhere? Or maybe you achieved a goal only to find yourself strangely empty. Chances are, you weren't drawing your energy from your core. We all have this inner power source, fueled by something deeper than just ambition. Our core values. Think of your core values as your personal superhero cape. They are the principles that truly matter to you, the things you stand for, the guidelines that steer your decisions. They're like the North Star, guiding you even when the fog rolls in. Why are these values so important? Because when you act in alignment with what truly matters to you, motivation becomes effortless, and happiness, genuine. Trying to force a new habit without connecting it to your values is like trying to power a rocket with a bicycle pump. It's exhausting and ultimately ineffective. So how do you find your inner superhero and uncover these core values? It's like an archaeological dig, uncovering treasures buried within yourself. Here's a simple way to start. Start with a brain dump. Grab a piece of paper and list everything that you deeply care about. Don't overthink it, just write. Family? Honesty? Creativity? Justice? Adventure? Health? Write them all down. Seriously. Every single one that comes to mind. Trim the fat. Now, look at your list. Are there overlaps? Can some be grouped together? For example, helping others and giving back to the community might be combined under service. Narrow your list to about 5 to 7 values. This is a good starting point. Test them out. For each value on your shortlist, ask yourself these questions. Does this truly resonate with me deep down, or am I just saying it because I think it's the right answer? Be honest with yourself, folks. This isn't a popularity contest. Would I defend this value, even when it's unpopular or uncomfortable? Core values aren't always easy to live by, but you'd be willing to stand up for them. Does this value make me feel energized and fulfilled when I'm acting in accordance with it? Following your values should bring you profound satisfaction. If any value fails these tests, it's time to replace it with one that does. Example. Let's say a man named David feels unfulfilled at his job. He does the exercise and discovers his core values are creativity, learning, and helping others. He realizes his current job only involves repetitive tasks and doesn't allow him to explore new skills or contribute to anything meaningful. No wonder he's unhappy. David then starts looking for a new job that aligns with his values. He starts taking online courses to boost his creative skills and volunteers at a local library, where he can help others with their research. By aligning his actions with his core values, David discovers a surge of energy and purpose he never felt before. Identifying your core values isn't a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process of self-discovery. As you grow and change, your values may evolve too. Don't be afraid to revisit them regularly. So take some time today to meet your inner superhero. Discover what truly fuels you. Then, watch as your new habits, built on the foundation of your core values, transform from a chore into a source of genuine joy and lasting success. Chapter 3. The Why, Behind the What. Connecting Habit to Purpose. Alright, let's get real. You've picked a habit. Fantastic. Maybe you want to read for 15 minutes every morning, learn a new skill, or simply take a walk outdoors. But here's the thing. Knowing what to do is only half the battle. The real magic, the thing that keeps you going when motivation fades, is understanding why you're doing it. Think of your habit as a seed. Now that seed needs fertile ground to truly thrive. That ground is your purpose, your values, the things that truly matter to you. If you don't connect your habit to these deep-seated beliefs, it'll wither and die, no matter how good the seed is. Let's take our reading example. If you just decided to read because everyone's doing it, or because you think you should be more intellectual, you'll quickly lose interest. But what if you connect it to something deeper? Let's say value lifelong learning and growth. Connecting daily reading to that value instantly adds fuel. Now, it's not just about reading. It's about expanding your mind, understanding the world better, and becoming a more well-rounded person. See the difference? It's about feeding your soul, not just ticking a box. Or imagine you want to learn to play a new musical instrument. The what is learning the instrument. Now, delve into your why. Do you value creativity and self-expression? Do you dream of performing for others and sharing your gift? Do you seek the joy and flow state that music can bring? Connecting your practice to those deeper motivations will make it so much more fulfilling, and it'll become much easier to be disciplined in practicing. This connection, this deep understanding of your why, is your anchor. It's what keeps you grounded when life throws curveballs. It's your inner voice reminding you why this seemingly small habit is actually a crucial piece of a bigger picture. So take some time to reflect. Ask yourself, what are my core values? Think honesty, kindness, creativity, knowledge, adventure, family, etc. What are my biggest goals? Personal, professional, relational. How does this new habit contribute to my values or my goals? Write it down. Be specific. The clearer you are about your why, the stronger your commitment will be. When you know that your habit is directly linked to your purpose and your dreams, it transforms from a chore into a powerful act of self-investment. It stops feeling like something you have to do and starts feeling like something you get to do. Chapter 4. From Wishing to Doing, Designing Your Habit. Okay, so you've got this feeling, this pull towards becoming a better you. You wish you were more organized, healthier, kinder, whatever it may be. But wishes are like shooting stars. Beautiful to look at, but they don't build a house. We need to move from wishing to doing, and that starts with designing your habit. Imagine you want to build a magnificent skyscraper. You wouldn't just start piling bricks, right? You need a blueprint. Designing your habit is like creating that blueprint. It's about taking your aspiration and turning it into a concrete, actionable plan. We use the SMART method. SMART stands for specific. What exactly do you want to do? Vague goals lead to vague results. Measurable. How will you track your progress? You need to see yourself winning. Achievable. Is it realistic for you right now, given your life and resources? Relevant. Does this habit actually align with your core values and the why that you discovered in Chapter 3? Time-bound. When will you do it? What's your deadline for seeing results? Let's look at some examples. Example 1. I want to be healthier, not smart. Specific. I will walk briskly for 30 minutes. Measurable. I will track my walks using a fitness app. Achievable. I will start with 2 walks per week. Relevant. Being healthier will give me more energy to play with my kids. Time-bound. I will walk twice a week for the next month. Smart habit. I will walk briskly for 30 minutes, twice a week, tracked by a fitness app, for the next month, to increase my energy levels, so I can play with my kids more. Example 2. I want to be more organized, not smart. Specific. I will spend 15 minutes decluttering one drawer or shelf. Measurable. I will do this daily. Achievable. Starting with just one small drawer makes it manageable. Relevant. Being more organized will reduce my stress levels. Time-bound. I will declutter for 15 minutes every day for the next 2 weeks. Smart habit. I will spend 15 minutes decluttering one drawer or shelf every day for the next 2 weeks, to reduce my stress levels and improve organization. Your turn. Take the habit you identified, and break it down. 1. What do I want to do specifically? 2. How will I measure my success? 3. Is this achievable in my current circumstances? 4. Why is this relevant to my overall goals and values? 5. When will I do it? And for how long? Time-bound. Remember, don't be afraid to adjust and refine. The key is to start small and build. This isn't about perfection. It's about consistent progress. Design your habit thoughtfully, and you'll be surprised at how quickly you move from simply wishing to actually doing and achieving. Chapter 5. The 5-Minute Miracle, Starting Small for Big Wins. Okay, friend, let's talk about something huge, starting small. I know you're probably thinking, 5 minutes, that won't do anything, but trust me on this one, we're not aiming for immediate perfection. We're aiming for consistent progress. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't throw a whole truckload of soil on it and expect a tree overnight, right? You carefully plant a seed, water it a little each day, and give it time to grow. That's what we're doing with your habit. The beauty of the 5-Minute Miracle is that it bypasses resistance. Your brain is a clever machine. It hates change, especially big dramatic changes. Tell it you're going to meditate for 30 minutes every morning, and it will conjure up a million excuses. You're too tired. You don't have the time. Netflix is calling your name. For 5 minutes? 5 minutes feels manageable. It's so small your brain barely registers a complaint. And here's the secret. Often once you start, you'll find yourself going longer than 5 minutes. But even if you don't, those consistent 5 minutes add up. Imagine you want to read more. Instead of committing to reading a chapter every night, try reading for just 5 minutes. Set a timer. Grab a book, and dive in. The chances are, after 5 minutes you'll be engrossed and want to continue. But if not, that's okay, you've still done 5 minutes, and tomorrow, you'll do another 5. The power of the 5-Minute Miracle isn't about the immediate results, it's about building momentum. It's about creating a habit, a routine, a daily commitment to yourself. It's about proving to yourself that you can do it. Consistency is king, especially in the beginning. Think of a dripping tap. One drop of water doesn't seem like much, but over time, it can erode even the hardest rock. Your small, consistent efforts will do the same. Don't underestimate the power of starting small. It's the key to unlocking big wins. It's the secret ingredient to building lasting habits. It's the 5-Minute Miracle and it's waiting for you. So what 5-Minute Miracle will you start today? Chapter 6. The Power of When and Where. Building a Foundation. Okay, friend, let's talk about setting the stage for your success. You've got a habit you want to build. You know why you want to build it. Remember Chapter 3, and you're ready to roll. Now, we need to figure out when and where this habit fits into your life. Think of it like building a house. You need a strong foundation before you can put up the walls. Imagine trying to water your plants sometime this week. Sounds vague, right? You'll probably forget. But if you decide, every Tuesday and Friday morning, right after I make my coffee, I water my plants on the balcony. Now you have a plan. This is the power of when and where. It's about connecting your new good habit to something you already do regularly. It's about seamlessly weaving it into the fabric of your day. Finding your when. Time is of the essence. Think about your daily routine. What already happens at a specific time? Do you have a morning coffee ritual? A daily walk? A set time for lunch? These are golden opportunities. Attach your new habit to one of these existing routines. For example, if you want to start reading more, try this. After brushing my teeth every night, I will read for 10 minutes in bed. See how specific that is? It's not just, read more. It's anchored to something you already do. Consider what time of day works best for your habit. Are you a morning person? Do you have more energy in the evening? If your habit requires focus like meditation, maybe early morning before the chaos of the day begins is ideal. If it's something physical, like stretching, perhaps after your workday is a good fit. The key is to choose a time that you can realistically stick to, most days. Creating your where, location, location, location. Just like time, location matters. Think about where you usually perform your existing routines. Can you piggyback your new habit onto that location? Using the reading example, in bed, is a specific location that reinforces the habit. Maybe you want to practice a new language. Designate a specific corner in your living room as your language learning zone. Having a specific place helps trigger the association in your brain. Choose a location that supports your habit. Trying to meditate in a noisy cafe? Probably not the best idea. Need to start working out? Maybe set up a small workout area in your garage or spare room. Make it easy for yourself to succeed. Consistency is key. Building the habit muscle. The real magic happens when you consistently put your when and where into practice. Think of it like training a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger it gets. Missing a day or two is okay, things happen. But the longer you go without doing the habit at the assigned time and place, the harder it will be to get back on track. Consistency builds momentum. So, take a moment right now. Look back at your habit from Chapter 4. Can you define the when and the where? Write it down. Be as specific as possible. Every morning at 7 a.m. in my kitchen, I will practice gratitude journaling. That's your foundation. Now let's build on it. Chapter 7. Tracking Triumph, Seeing Your Progress. Hey friends, let's talk about seeing how far you've come. Imagine planting a seed. You water it, give it sunshine, but you don't just hope it grows. You check on it, right? You see the little sprout, then the stem, then the leaves. That's progress. And it makes you feel good, doesn't it? It motivates you to keep caring for it. The same thing happens with your new habit. Tracking your progress is super important. It's like having a map on a journey. Without it, you're just wandering, hoping you're going in the right direction. Tracking helps you see the real impact of your effort, even when it feels slow. Why is it so important? First, it boosts your motivation. When you see you've done something consistently, it's powerful. It tells you, hey, you're doing great, keep going. It's proof that you're not just wishing. You're actually doing. Second, it keeps you accountable. Knowing you have to record your progress each day makes you more likely to stick to your habit. It's like having a little voice reminding you, don't break the chain. Mixby. Okay, so how do we do it? It doesn't have to be fancy. Here are some simple ideas. The calendar method. Get a calendar, paper or digital. Every day you complete your habit, put a big, bright X on that day. Seeing a chain of X's grow is incredibly satisfying. Miss a day? No problem. Just get back on track the next day. The goal is consistency, not perfection. The journal method. A simple notebook is your friend. Write down your habit and then make a note each day whether you did it or not. You can also add how you felt doing it. Inspired, energetic, focused. This is especially good for habits that involve self-reflection, like journaling or meditation. You can use simple template. For example, date habit name. Did I do it? Yes. No. Note. Example, January 20th. Read 10 pages a day. Yes. Felt relaxed. The app method. There are tons of free apps out there designed for habit tracking. Many let you set reminders, track streaks, and even earn virtual rewards for sticking to your plan. Explore App Store of your mobile and find the best app that matches your requirement. No matter which method you choose, be consistent with your tracking. Don't skip days. Even if you fall off track a little, keep recording your progress. This will help you see patterns and identify potential obstacles. For example, let's say your habit is to do 15-minute exercise every morning. You use the calendar method. After 2 weeks, you see a few days with no X. Looking closer, you realize those days were when you had early meetings. Now you know to plan your exercise either evening before your meeting or after the meeting. Tracking isn't about punishing yourself when you mess up. It's about understanding your journey and making smart adjustments. It's about celebrating your wins, big and small, and using that momentum to keep moving forward. Remember, you're amazing, and you're capable of so much more than you think. Tracking your progress is like shining a light on that inner strength, showing you just how far you've already come. So grab your calendar, notebook, or favorite app and start tracking your triumph. You've got this. Chapter 8. The Detour Ahead. Overcoming Obstacles. Life, my friends, is rarely a straight line. You've decided to build a fantastic new habit, a stepping stone to a better you. But expect a few bumps in the road. These are the detours, the obstacles that try to knock you off course. Don't let them win. Recognizing these challenges and having strategies ready will keep you moving forward. One common detour is lack of time. I'm too busy, you'll hear your inner voice cry. The trick: reevaluate. Where are you wasting minutes? Could you wake up just 15 minutes earlier? Maybe skip that extra episode and dedicate that time to your habit. Look for small pockets of time. Even 5 minutes can contribute. Remember, Tiny efforts compound. Another hurdle is lack of motivation. Some days, you just won't feel like it. That's normal. Don't beat yourself up. Instead, remember your why. From Chapter 3. Why did you start this habit in the first place? Visualize the positive outcomes. Imagine how good you'll feel after completing it. Also, consider linking a reward to successfully completing your habit. Watch a movie, spend time with family, or read a book. External pressure can also derail you. Family, friends, or colleagues might not understand your new commitment. They might even try to drag you back to old routines. Politely explain your goal and why it's important to you. Don't feel guilty for prioritizing your self-improvement. If necessary, set boundaries and find time where other people cannot intrude you. Finally, perfectionism can be a silent saboteur. You miss one day, and then you feel you will never be perfect at following habits. Don't quit too soon, or you will never be ready to face the challenge. Remember that every human made mistakes. Nobody expects you to be a robot who will obey every instruction. Forgive yourself, learn from the experience, and jump back in the next day. One slip-up doesn't erase all your progress. Remember, obstacles are inevitable, but they don't have to be roadblocks. With a little planning and perseverance, you can navigate these detours and stay on the path to a better, more fulfilling life. The power to overcome is within you. Believe it, and you will achieve it. Macrobus. Chapter 9. The Buddy System. Finding your accountability partner. We've talked about carving out space for a powerful habit. Now let's supercharge it. Imagine having a friend cheering you on, catching you when you stumble, and celebrating your victories with you. That's the power of an accountability partner. Think of it like this. You're climbing a mountain. You can do it alone, but it's a lot easier, safer, and frankly, more enjoyable with a buddy. Why does this work so well? Human beings are wired for connection. We naturally respond to social pressure. Knowing someone else is tracking your progress, expecting you to show up, and genuinely cares about your success creates a powerful external motivator. It's harder to skip your morning walk when you know your friend John is waiting for you at the park. John is counting on you, and his support makes the walk more enjoyable and less of a chore. An accountability partner provides several key benefits. Boosted motivation. We often let ourselves down more easily than we let others down. Increased consistency. Knowing you're accountable makes it harder to skip your habit. Objective feedback. They can offer a fresh perspective and help you see things you might miss. Hey, I noticed you mentioned feeling tired lately. Maybe you need to adjust your sleep schedule. Emotional support. Habits take effort. They're there to listen when you're struggling and celebrate when you succeed. Shared learning. You both learn from each other's experiences and challenges. Challenge and push from stagnation. An accountability partner prevents monotony by initiating some challenges to it. Finding the right accountability partner is key. It's not about finding any partner, but someone who is genuinely invested in your well-being and success, and vice versa. Consider these qualities. Shared values. Do they respect your goals and understand your reasons for pursuing them? Trustworthiness. Can you be vulnerable and honest with them about your progress, struggles, and setbacks? Reliability. Will they show up consistently and follow through on their commitments? Positive attitude. Do they offer encouragement and support, even when things get tough? Available when needed. Should be available during the time commitment of your new habit. Where can you find such a paragon? Start with your existing network. Friends, family, colleagues. You might be surprised by who's willing to join you. Look for people who are also trying to improve themselves. A gym buddy, a co-worker who wants to meditate daily, or even a family member who wants to change their daily routine. When you find a potential partner, be upfront about your expectations. Discuss your goals, your plan, and how frequently you'll check in with each other. Make it a clear and structured agreement. Example: habit, daily reading for 30 minutes. Check-in, daily text message by 9 p.m. to report completion. Accountability. If one person misses 2 check-ins in a row, they treat the other to dinner. Remember, a good accountability partner relationship is reciprocal. It's not just about them supporting you, it's about you supporting them too. Be an active listener, offer encouragement, and celebrate their wins. By working together, you can both achieve your goals and transform your lives one habit at a time. You got this, and you definitely got this with your new buddy supporting you. Okay, here is the content for Chapter 10. focused on celebrating small wins, written in simple language, and with relatable examples, as if spoken by a motivational author. Chapter 10. Celebrate Small Wins, the Power of Positive Reinforcement. Hey friends, remember how we talked about building habits being like climbing a mountain? You don't jump to the peak in one go, right? You take it one step, one small plateau, at a time. This chapter is all about cheering those small victories along the way. Think of positive reinforcement as the high fives you give yourself for doing great. It's like giving your brain a little reward for completing a good task, which makes it want to do it again and again. Simple, isn't it? Why is this so important? Because building habits is tough. Sometimes we feel like giving up. But when we celebrate even the tiniest successes, we refuel our motivation. We show ourselves that we are moving forward. We build momentum. Imagine you're trying to drink more water. Your goal is 8 glasses a day. You managed to drink 4 today. Did you fail? Absolutely not. You drank 4 glasses. That's amazing. That's worth celebrating. So how do we celebrate these small wins effectively? The key is to make your rewards meaningful and healthy. Don't ruin your healthy eating habit by celebrating with a huge slice of cake. Your reward doesn't have to cost money. It could be simple as this. Acknowledge it. Verbally praise yourself or write it down in your journal. Yes, I did it. I got up early and exercised. A short break. Give yourself 15 minutes to read a book, listen to your favorite song, or simply relax and breathe. Connect with a friend. Share your success with your accountability partner or a loved one. Their support will amplify your joy. Enjoy a healthy treat. Prepare a delicious and healthy snack that you truly enjoy. Do something you enjoy. Watch one episode of your favorite show. Take a hot shower. The point is to choose something that you find rewarding, and that reinforces the positive behavior. Let's say you've been trying to meditate for 5 minutes each morning. You finally stick to it for a week. That's 7 days of mindful mornings. Reward yourself. Maybe buy that small notebook you've been eyeing for journaling, or treat yourself to a new meditation app. Avoid punishments or negativity. Focus on the positive feeling associated with achieving your goal. A little celebration can be the difference between giving up and sticking with it. Celebrate those baby steps. They are powerful. They add up. They lead to lasting change. Do not compare your win with others or some famous people. Every win, regardless of big or small, is yours. So, go out there. Crush those small goals and celebrate every single victory along the way. You deserve it. And those celebrations will fuel your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. You got this. Chapter 11, The 30-Day Challenge, Solidifying Your Habit. Okay friend, you've built the foundation. You understand why, what, when, and where. You've tasted the daily power. Now it's time to lock this thing in. We're launching into the 30-Day Challenge. This isn't just about doing the habit for 30 days. It's about embedding it deeply into your life. It's about going from trying to being. Think of it like planting a tree. You've got the seed, your habit. You've prepared the ground, your why and your plan. And you've started watering it, consistent practice. The 30-Day Challenge is like nurturing that seedling, protecting it from storms, and watching it grow into a strong, rooted tree. How it works. For the next 30 days, your chosen habit is non-negotiable. It's a commitment you make to yourself. A promise kept. But it's not just about blindly following a routine. Each day, you'll also engage with your habit on a deeper level, using daily prompts and exercises. Daily reinforcement. Each day should include these key steps. 1. Do the habit. Firstly, complete your agreed action, whether meditation or writing. 2. Reflect. Take a few minutes right after completing your habit to reflect. Ask yourself, how did it feel today? Was it easier/harder than usual? Why? What benefit did I experience today? How am I feeling after doing this? 3. Log your progress. Keep a simple journal, or use a habit tracker app. Note down the date, the habit you completed, and a brief sentence summarizing your reflection. This visible proof of your consistency is incredibly motivating. Sample daily prompts. Modify to fit your habit. These aren't essays, just quick, honest answers. Day 1. What are you most excited about accomplishing with this habit long term? How are you feeling about starting this challenge? Day 7. What has been the biggest surprise about doing this habit daily? Day 14. Have there been any days you almost skipped? What stopped you? Day 21. How has your mindset changed since starting this challenge? Day 28. What advice would you give to someone just starting this challenge? Day 30. Celebrate your accomplishment. What's your biggest takeaway from the past 30 days? What's your plan to continue this habit? Important notes. Honesty is key. It's okay to have bad days. The point isn't perfection, it's consistent effort and learning from the process. Listen to your body. Modify the intensity if needed. If you commit to running but you have a muscle cramp, then rather walk. Don't break the chain. Jerry Seinfeld has a productivity strategy where he puts a big X on a calendar every day he completes his habit. The goal: don't break the chain of X's. That visual reminder is powerful. This 30-day challenge will cement your habit and create real, lasting change. You've come this far. You have the potential. Commit, reflect, track, and celebrate. You've got this. The next level of your success is waiting. Chapter 12. Level up. Expanding your habit's impact. You've nailed it. You've built a solid foundation with your new habit. You're seeing the benefits, feeling the positive changes. But here's the exciting part. You're just scratching the surface. Now it's time to level up and see how one good habit can create a powerful ripple effect across your entire life. Think of your core habit, the one you diligently practice, like a seed. It's planted, it's nurtured, and it's starting to sprout. But the real magic happens when that sprout grows into a mighty tree, spreading its branches far and wide. That's what we're aiming for now. How do we do it? By identifying other habits that can support and enhance your initial success. Let's say your core habit is daily mindful meditation. You're feeling calmer, more focused, and less stressed. Great. Now let's think, what other areas of your life could benefit from this enhanced state of mind? Improved relationships. That newfound patience and understanding from meditation can translate into better communication with your partner, your family, and your colleagues. Make an effort to actively listen and respond thoughtfully. You already feel more calm and understanding, so this would be fairly easy to implement. Increased productivity. That focused mind can be a powerful tool for getting things done. Leverage it by creating a daily to-do list, breaking down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps. The clarity mediation provide will help you achieve success here. Elevated physical health. Combine your meditation with light stretching or a short walk and you will feel the difference. Meditating will also help you make healthier food choices. You're in a more mindful state, so you might choose a salad instead of junk. Do you see the pattern? Your core habit acts as a springboard for other positive changes. It's not about overwhelming yourself with a dozen new routines at once. It's about strategically adding small, supportive habits that naturally flow from your existing one. Finding your supporting habits. Ask yourself these questions to discover the perfect habits to amplify your results. 1. What area of my life could most benefit from the improvements I'm seeing with my current habits? Is it your work, your relationships, your health, or your finances? 2. What is one small thing I can do in that area that would complement my existing habit? Keep it simple and achievable. 3. How can I make this new habit as easy as possible to integrate into my daily routine? Think about timing, location, and preparation. Remember, you've already proven to yourself that you have the discipline and commitment to build a lasting habit. You have the momentum. Now use that power to create a positive chain reaction. Level up your life, one supporting habit at a time. Chapter 13. The Ripple Effect. How one habit transforms your life. Imagine dropping a pebble into a calm lake. What happens? Rings expand outward, touching everything on the surface. That's the ripple effect, and it's how a single good habit can transform your life, far beyond what you might initially expect. We often think of habits in isolation. I want to exercise more, or I want to read more. But the truth is, habits are interconnected. They don't exist in a vacuum. A commitment to one positive habit can cause a chain reaction, influencing other areas of your life in surprising and wonderful ways. Let's say you commit to writing in a gratitude journal for 5 minutes each morning. Sounds simple, right? The immediate benefit is a more positive start to your day. But look closer. Because you're beginning your day with gratitude, you're likely more patient with your family or co-workers. This improves your relationships. Because you're starting your day positively, you're more focused at work. This boosts your productivity. Because you're more positive and productive, you experience less stress. This improves your overall health. See the ripples? Consider John, who decided to embrace a daily walking habit. He started with just 15 minutes a day. Initially, he wanted to lose weight. He did lose weight, but that was just the start. He also noticed he was sleeping better. Because he was sleeping better, he had more energy during the day, which led to him volunteering for a project at work. This new project led to a promotion, all from a simple walk. Another example is about a woman named Carol, a cashier at a supermarket, who decided to spend 10 minutes every day reading a book. Initially, the goal was to improve her comprehension skills. As she started reading more regularly, she found that her new skill helped her feel more relaxed and confident while interacting with the new customers. She even started to think from a new perspective and made a lot of new friends. These aren't isolated incidents. The ripple effect is a universal principle. When you build a positive habit, not only do you experience the direct benefits of that habit, but you also unlock unforeseen positive changes in other areas of your life. You become more confident, more resilient, more positive, and more open to new opportunities. That's the power of the ripple effect. So keep dropping those pebbles into your life. You'll be amazed by the waves you create. Chapter 14. Habit Stacking. Building a Chain of Success. Hey friends, remember how we talked about starting small to achieve big things? Now, let's take that to the next level. Imagine building not just one amazing habit, but a whole chain of them, working together to make you unstoppable. That's the magic of habit stacking. Think of it like building blocks. Each block on its own is good, but when you connect them, you can build something truly impressive. Habit stacking is about connecting one habit to another, so doing one automatically triggers the next. It's like a domino effect. One falls, and the rest follow. Why do this? Simple. Our brains love routines. When things become predictable, it's easier to stick with them. With habit stacking, you're using existing habits as cues to build new ones. You're basically telling your brain, okay, we always do this, so after this we'll automatically do that. Matama. How do you do it? It's easier than you think. Start by thinking about a habit you already do without fail, every single day. It could be something as simple as brushing your teeth, making your morning coffee, or checking your email. This is your anchor habit. Now think about a new habit you want to build. What's something that would make a positive impact on your day, but you struggle to remember or motivate yourself to do? Let's say you want to start stretching for 5 minutes each morning. The key is to connect the new habit to the existing one. Your stack would look like this. After I brush my teeth, anchor habit. I will do 5 minutes of stretching, new habit. Write it down. It might sound silly, but the more concrete you make it, the better. Post it somewhere you'll see it every morning, like on your bathroom mirror. Let's look at another example. Maybe you always have a cup of coffee in the morning. You could stack a gratitude practice onto that. After I pour my morning coffee, anchor habit, I will write down 3 things I'm grateful for, new habit. You can even chain multiple habits together. For example, after I make my bed, anchor habit, I will do 10 push-ups, new habit 1, and then I will drink a glass of water, new habit 2. See how those positive behaviors flow into each other? Naka pauta, naka pise. The most important thing is strategic stacking. Think about which habits naturally flow together. Don't stack something that feels completely unrelated, or it will be much harder to stick to. Try to connect habits that reinforce each other. For example, meditation and journaling go well together, as do exercise and a healthy breakfast. Remember, the goal isn't to overhaul your entire life overnight. It's about incrementally building a chain of positive behaviors, one small habit at a time. Start with just one stack, and once that feels automatic, add another. Before you know it, you'll have a powerful chain of success driving you forward every single day. You've got this. Chapter 15. The Habit for Life. Keeping the momentum going. You've done it. You've cultivated a new habit, felt its benefits, and navigated the initial challenges. But the journey doesn't end here. Keeping that momentum, turning your habit into a true part of you, is the ultimate win. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. You wobbled, maybe fell a few times, but you kept going. Now riding feels natural. That's what we want for your habit, staying strong for the long haul. The key is recognizing that life throws curveballs. Motivation can wane. Here's how to stay on track. Review and reconnect. Regularly revisit your why. Remember why you started this habit. Does it still align with your values and goals? Reminding yourself of the purpose fuels your dedication. Adapt and adjust. Life changes. Your habit might need to evolve too. If you're now traveling more, how can you modify your morning routine to fit? If your fitness goal has shifted from weight loss to strength gain, adapt your workouts. Flexibility is your friend. Be kind to yourself. Missed a day? Don't beat yourself up. It happens to everyone. Acknowledge it, learn from it, and get back on track tomorrow. One slip-up doesn't erase all your progress. Self-compassion is crucial for long-term success. Find renewed excitement. Boredom can creep in. Try variations within your habit. If you meditate, explore different techniques. If you journal, experiment with prompts. Injecting novelty keeps things fresh but does not change entire process. Track lifelong progress. Instead of just tracking the habit itself, track the results in your life. Does the habit make you feel energetic, peaceful, accomplished? Focus on these benefits and how your habit helps you achieve your dreams. Seek guidance. Continue to learn. Read books, listen to podcasts, surround yourself with others who inspire you. Remember, this process is an ongoing learning journey, and it's okay to learn and adapt. You've already proven you have the power to change your life, now keep that power growing. Embrace the journey, celebrate the progress, and never stop believing in your ability to build a better you, one habit at a time. The momentum you create now can carry you further than you ever imagined.